I am having a blessed evening. Yes, I am. I'm having a blessed evening. Hope everyone is home with friends and family and that you're enjoying this beautiful Friday. 'Cause today is Fish Friday. And I know I'm supposed to have went live, but I'm giving you a lot of heat. I'm making sure that August is really good for y'all. So if you miss these lives and you miss this good content and you miss this heat and you miss this information and this guidance, apologize. Maybe you're busy or you're just not there. You're doing something else. So I'm gonna put it in timer. All of these videos right now is gonna be in August right here. It's gonna be in August. So um, I'm gonna load your guys up. And I also like to tell you, most of my knowledge and everything that I get is from a spiritual realm. It's from a spiritual realm. It's called the Ghaib in Arabic, which is the unseen world. And I've been here for a very long time. Okay. This is coming from the Alpha Omega, the creator himself. Once you put the work in and he loves you, you know, and you standing on business with him, he endured you with so much knowledge and wisdom and understanding, and the people won't believe you. No, I am not no prophet. I am not no prophet. No, I'm not. I'm just the descendant of the uply God right one from the ancient ancestors, basically, that's passed in this bloodline. And I'm upholding right the truth and the balance and justice which was passed through this bloodline of the ancient ancestors through the descendants. That's exactly who we are. We are called the up to God right ones. So I've been here for a very long time dealing with spirituality and the knowledge and wisdom understanding that I'm giving you, right? This is straight spirituality and certain things basically, right? I can intertwine it with scriptures, holy scriptures, any scriptures showing you the blueprint on what the actual creator is talking about, right? Now, the scriptures is inside of me, is inside of you, meaning holiness, righteousness, uply God, right, right ways of vibes and energy. It's upon you. All you got to do is activate it. It's an actually true fact. So, why is I'm doing this topic? Why is this topic? I'm doing this topic. What is this topic for? Right? Mankind, all of these archaeologists, I don't care who they are, black, white, Spanish, whoever they are, they've been looking and searching for actually how did these elders in BC time procreated these pyramids? How did they move these large stones? What did they do? And why are they not here to explain the legacy, right? of 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 constructing and developing these pyramids. What happened? Why was these civilizations built upon? Right? Why was these civilizations was built upon? Meaning the flood, meaning sin overtook them. Why? Why all of these civilizations was built upon? What happened to them? What put them into this position of being built upon earth? earth, earth on top of their civilization? Why was they buried? Why was these secrets buried? What happened? What caused this? Right? We're gonna start from the beginning of we're gonna start from the beginning. I know I keep saying this, right? But I want to say it in a calm manner, humble, The Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence, duplicated himself. He duplicated himself and created mankind. He duplicated his essence, his existence, his energy, which cannot be destroyed. There's no beginning and there's no end to it. It is not defined by space, gravity, or anything that you could think of. He is not defined by any of that, right? He exists outside of that. So he duplicated a piece of his glory, a piece of his essence and breath into mankind, right? So we're going to get that out the way. But with mankind comes great responsibility, great power, great intelligence, great understanding. You understand? Mankind, yes. They was endowed with special abilities and special powers. Yes. One of them basically is telekinesis, telepathically talking to the creator. These are two of the most greatest gifts that the creator ever blessed upon any creation, is to actually, right, pick up things with your mind, with your mind, with using your mind to pick it up, which your mind is energy. It is energy, and the energy is the creator. Do you understand that? He endowed that into these ancient ancestors. This is the actual true fact. The disrespect and the backdoor debased mankind in this entity, right? Barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic way of life, which gained sanctuary amongst what? Amongst the angel. He been up there for a very, very long time. He was never no angel. This entity, he has free will. He's created of smokeless fire. This entity, he's allowed to go into the shadows, right? To transform into shadows where you cannot see them. You can't see them with your eyes. There's three different species of them. Three different species of this entity. If you have been following me and understand my channel, you know I've been going through this over and over and over again because I got a lot of viewers and I got a lot of people that asking me a question. And also I got a lot of people that's a lot of YouTubers and a lot of these platforms that's spreading falsehood, false information of knowledge, wisdom, and understanding from their scriptures or from their studies, stuff like that. So I have to speak up against this false guidance and falsehood that's being spread on YouTube and all of these major platforms for fame, fortune, and riches, right? For likes, shares, and comments and subscribers. I have to speak up upon this. And my knowledge comes straight from the spiritual realm. It does not come from anybody else. It do not. It do not. I add on to things which you already probably know or things that you probably don't know. I fill in the blanks which you fall short on, right? Okay. The forefathers of civilization of mankind is the West. Is the West. Over here in the West, we are the first people in creation that was sit down upon the earth of mankind in creation. Mankind is the West. The West is the father. The Middle East is the mother. Birth civilization, which is an actual true fact. And this was before when the earth split. The earth was but one ball. It split. Do you understand that? It split. During the flood, it split. And there's a reason why it split. I don't want to go into the reason. It's like I'm double backing, but the people and everything that came upon this earth was but of one color. You only have one color of people. After the flood, also you have one color of people. Before the flood and after the flood, you have one color of people. One color of people. So the Creator instructed Noah, peace and blessings be upon him, to have the people to settle in different parts of the region of the earth. Because now the earth was split, because together the earth was together and the people was together. It's an actual true fact, right? This is during Adam time, and this is during Noah time, in between, right? It's an actual true fact. And during this time, you have powerful, ancient ancestors that built pyramids in the earth. I think I talked about this. They built the pyramids in the earth, right? They built pyramids in the earth. You didn't really see these pyramids like this because the pyramids was in the earth. We are from the earth, and the earth is us. Do you understand that? Building chambers. What was forbidden? All right, hold on. We taught the Egyptians the structure and development of pyramids, but we also gave them um, strict information and guidance to not construct and develop the pyramids on the earth so it could be seen. Because what will happen with it will attract everybody because the secrets and the secret arts and the secret teachings supposed to be secret actually told them do not write nothing down, do not speak. This was the time where that it was forbidden to speak, it was forbidden to write down. These things was forbidden. They forgot the ways and actions of the ancient ancestors that did not speak. Have you ever seen the movie King Kong? How they had that ancient group of civilization that didn't speak, right? They taught telepathically and used telekinesis and sign language to talk to one another. It's the actual true fact. That's why it was forbidden to speak and to write down. Once you cross this line of writing down and speaking, and I'm gonna keep it real with you, all hell gonna break loose because any and everything can see, any everything can hear, right? From the heavens all the way from the earth all the way to the heavens. There are entities that you cannot see that can hear, that needs to hear information, and they take it back among each other and plot a plan against you. Do you understand that? This is an actual true fact. So telekinesis, right? This tool was very powerful amongst the ancient ancestors, the elders, not amongst us, right? Even though we had that, we had the telekinesis. We taught other civilizations, but we taught them the rules and regulations that they should not do this. They still indulge, right, with this barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic, devil, demon entity. Taught them other things. Taught them. So the spread of hatred and jealousy and non-belief can be what? Introduced and produced amongst mankind. So these ancestors in Africa, right? In Africa, right? Went against the ancient ancestors in the West. and started building pyramids and started constructing pyramids with their mind. The same teachings that the ancient ancestors taught them over in the West, they used it with this entity, barbaric, evil, twisted, demonic, devil, demon, to go against the laws and understanding from the elite, which taught them mind, body, and soul, which taught them all the secrets of arts, taught them the use. And they too was transferring those spirits in and out their body freely. This is an actual true fact. So they built from top to bottom, from top to bottom, telenesis. The creator has unlimited telenesis. Do you understand that? This is where this comes from. And he gave that ability to us, telenesis, to pick up things, to use our mind, to carry things. This is an actual true fact. The more and more powerful ancient ancestors, they could lift up two big boulders weighing weighing tons and heavy. The ancient ones, the really ancient ones. The students, they can lift them up. You actually saw Star Wars. They predicted it to you. You actually saw King Kong. They predicted to you. They didn't tell you everything. They lied to you. But the actual true fact, this comes from us in the West. The first people in civilization that been upon this earth is an actual true fact. So these elders build from the top to the bottom. This is why they can't figure it out. They try everything in the world to try to figure out tools and dig up things mathematically. No, they use telenesis to shape and cut and mold these boulders. Started, right? Because you can start from there and start to build and start to build. The ability was taken from us because we backdoored the creator. How you doing, Pokey? Just how you doing, video? Hey, brother, how you doing, man? I'm glad that you here, brother. How you doing, Peacock? Miss Peacock, how you doing? I'm so happy that you here. Please like, share, subscribe, get this information out. This is really dope content to for your guys, right? And I'm glad that you here. And like I said, these videos are going to be uploaded in August. All of these videos from right now, because I've been starting right now, they all going to be uploaded in August. So if you miss it, this content, you're going to get it in August. This information that I tell you is very important for you and I. Because now I'm seeing that a lot of people, that what I'm seeing, all my information getting out, a lot of people, I'm filling in the gaps and where society and our community and the world was lost at. My information is filling in the gaps. And what I'm talking about is filling in the gaps. It don't mean good. It don't mean good for me and you. For those that actually believe in the Alpha Omega, the creating everything in existence. They using this information to mislead the masses of people all around the world by using my information and twisting it and adding on to they misinformed and falsehood information. This is an actual true fact. The Egyptians, and not just only them, built from the top to the bottom using telenesis because they was given access, the ability, limited ability that the creator gave to mankind. Remember in the scriptures, Jesus said, I cannot do nothing without asking the fathers in heaven, meaning that I cannot heal the sick. I cannot bring up the dead, right? I cannot heal the blind. And I cannot do anything without asking the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence that's above me. I have to ask him first to get permission. This is an actual true fact. So he gave you permission. These elite ancestors gave them permission to use telenesis and to show them, just give them a glimpse on how he did what? How he keep the earth steady. Do you see the earth? Do you see the moon and stars? It don't have no pillars. It don't have no strings. It don't have no strings. So this is a form of telenesis of the Alpha Omega. Do you see? Do you see any stars falling upon us? They sit there steady, right? They are steady. Look at the sun. Why are we not crashing into the sun? Why all this not going on? Because it's telenesis on a higher form of telenesis, and it got a course that is running on. You see how deep this is? You see how I'm explaining it to you? That's showing you, right? How the pyramids was built from the top to bottom. When the creator started forming, he started forming from his own image and his thoughts, which don't have a beginning or an end. He is the creator. He create. We procreate. We procreate with the materials and the benefits and the things that's here for us. How you doing, Connors? He said, hello, I'm back. I know you back, man. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for coming back. I'm talking about the ancient ancestors, right? Procreated the pyramids from the top to bottom by using telenesis with their mind. And I'm making a parable on how that is done. The creator do it all day, every day. Look at the sun, the moon, and stars. They not crashing into each other. This is the most powerful form of telenesis that could ever be used. And he gave that to mankind long time ago before they came to this, before they came to the earth. He imprinted that on these ancient ancestors' soul. That's right. He gave certain ones of them this power. That's right. It's an actual true fact. So with his knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? They procreated from the top to bottom, the pyramids, cutting and shaping, the bricks. Do you understand that? The boulders, the lime, which came from here, from up above, this material. That's why these pyramids are built everlasting. They used to light up. But the one thing that they did that was forbidden was build the pyramids on top of the earth so everybody can see. That was a no-no for the ancient ancestors, right? In the West. That was a no-no. That was a no-no. They went to war because they didn't supposed to have did that. Built these pyramids above the ground. Everything that the West built, the pyramids and the chambers was in the earth, was in the earth, was hidden from mankind. Do you understand that? And this was before scriptures was sent down. Remember, they talked to the creator directly, telepathically talked to him directly. This is an actual true fact. See, but we are taught, right? His knowledge, his history. This is the actual true knowledge and wisdom that I'm teaching you, right? And when these elders did that, they was met with great calamity upon them, great punishment. Their pyramids was built upon. Their civilization was destroyed because they started writing on the pyramid. They started writing the secrets, the arts, and everything else because this entity, barbaric devil demon, wanted them to do that, to pass the knowledge on so the next generation can do it and keep it going. Do you understand that? He sealed their faith by teaching them the secret arts that they ain't supposed to have did. Why do you think all of these civilizations, Babylon, all of these civilizations was destroyed? Because they was backdooring the creator. Because the creator gave them power beyond their imagination. And one of them was telenesis. The creator got telenesis. He got unlimited telenesis. We got limited telenesis, or had. Ours was limited. His is unlimited. Do you understand that? He could procreate multiple things. You ever seen Avatar? Avatar? That was us. We had so many avatars. I mean, no, not air. The Airbender. Yeah, the Airbender. You ever seen that cartoon, the Airbender? How he was defining nature, how he was defining every season, water, earth, fire, electricity. We defined that because the creator gave us the power. Because what? We are the creator and the creator is us. Do you understand that? But with limitation. They got beside themselves. And he kept sending messages to them, telling them to stop. So he left these pyramids, certain pyramids, he left as a sign for later generations to come and see what those that came before you. They was great with you in numbers. They was great with you in technology. They was greater than you in science and chemistry and mathematics. Yes, they were. You see how we got to use technology to understand? Your technology is your mind. Your mind is connected to the Alpha Omega, is one with him, and he is one with it. The spirit. Do you understand that? There's nothing more greater than that. There's nothing more greater than that. Meaning him. You are him and he is you. But with limitations. So these elders built from top to bottom and held it there. Held it there. The boulders held the material there with their mind. And that's how they constructed the pyramids. The creator already shown you how they did it. Who's holding up the sun? Who's holding up the earth? Who's holding up the moon? Who's holding up the stars? There's no strings there. There's nothing there holding them up. Telenesis on a higher scale, unlimited telenesis is holding them up. The creator is holding them up, literally. And he gave mankind his power, limited, and they used it and abused it and backdoor him with this entity, barbaric, devil, demon, demonic, evil, twisted way of life. That's why you got individuals talking about, nah, these are aliens. There wasn't no aliens. These was human beings that was elite and beyond your comprehension. So stop spreading falsehood and lies on YouTube. I'm here now. You got a spiritual team right here in the flesh. In the flesh. That been here in the spiritual room for a very, 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 very long time. The knowledge that I get is from the spiritual realm, is from the Alpha Omega, the creator himself. He just don't give it to me like that. It takes time. By me getting up here talking to you, it takes a lot out of me. It drains my energy. It does. But I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going. I have to give you the right correction and knowledge. And he talks about this in scriptures. How do you know that? He said, how do you know that? It's common sense. It's evidence. We are the creator and the creator is us, right? The Alpha Omega, the created everything existing with limitation. With limitation, right? So if he duplicated himself, the powers that he has, we have the same powers, but of limitation. There's a limitation to our powers. Do you understand that? There's a limitation to that. Telenesis, telepathically talking to each other. That was the tool that we used. It was forbidden to write down. It was forbidden to speak. It was forbidden. Why you think you got a lips and mouth? It's forbidden. When you did speak back then and given permission, everything take heed. Everything will stop in their track just to hear you. The sun, the moon, and stars, the ants, the birds and bees, everything wanted to hear you speak. That's why it was forbidden. And when we taught all civilization, we taught them and told them the punishment of speaking, the punishment of being seen, the punishment of all of this other stuff that's placed upon this earth, that it was going to be calamities upon you from doing these acts. But remember, it's free will. It's free will. This entity, barbaric devil demon, taught mankind how to backdoor the creator, how to try to dethrone him, because he actually knew that we are the creator and the creator is us. He duplicated himself later on, but at first he didn't know that the creator duplicated himself. He only thought that we was a shell, that we was just physical, that we was ignorant and stupid and dumb. He didn't know that we knew everything, all the names in creation, from the beginning to the end. That's an actual true fact. He did not know that. So when he said it, he was like this. Everything in creation bowed down to mankind except the creator and this entity. You know why everything bowed down? Because the creator duplicated himself. There's no beginning, there's no end to us. Do you understand that? In the spiritual realm, because we are the creator and the creator is us. Only in the physical realm, there's a beginning and an end to us. In the spiritual realm, there's no beginning, there's no end. Do you understand that? We are part of his essence, but with limitation. I don't know how he did it, but he did it. And that's why he told everything in creation to bow down to us, and every living thing bowed down to us. The ants, anything that you could think of bowed down to us, except the creator. Out of adoration, out of respect, admiration, and all of everything. Everything bowed down. Now it's the vice versa. Now we bound down to everything. That's crazy. Now we bound down to everything that's not the creator. We bound down to everything else that's not the creator. Everything's supposed to bow down to us except the creator, but now it's vice versa, right? We bound down to everything else that's not the creator. We bowing down to our lower desires. We bowing down to animals. We bow down to trees. We bow down to mankind. We bow down to everything, becoming our own slaves and our own entities by chasing all this other stuff. This is an actual true fact. I'm telling you this because I uphold the oneness. I uphold the Almighty. I uphold the Creator and everything in existence. I uphold Him and I stand on it. And I'm jacking Him and He's jacking me. That's why I've been here for a very long time. That's how I know. It's from a spiritual realm, and a lot of people don't have access to that. That's not my fault if you don't have access to that. If he don't give you access to that, that's not my fault. But I'm showing you ways and actions how to be accepted so that you can get access to this and worship the Alpha Omega, the creator, everything in existence. These individuals, right, that's on YouTube and all these major platforms, right, I filled in their gaps which they was lost about. And they taking this information and leading countless men and women down a very, very dark path of falsehood, false information, false guidance by the things they saying on their YouTube channel. I guarantee you, after I post this up, somebody gonna come behind me and talk about aliens. Somebody's gonna come behind me and talk about all of this other stuff. Talk about fallen angels with the fallen angels and all this other stuff that they've been doing. I'm here to correct that and put heads to bed. I'm upholding the Almighty, the unseen creator. That's right. I'm gonna hold it until the day I die. That's a fact. So the Egyptians, they are elders, ancient ancestors. Yes, they ancient before Christ time. They built from the top to bottom by using telenesis. The Creator endured them with great wisdom and knowledge and understanding, with benefits, intelligence, and power of telenesis and telepathic speaking to him. It's an actual true fact. That's who you are. That's why they were saying they was calling people lords and gods upon the earth. But you're not the Almighty. And this entity, barbaric devil demon, was indoctrinating and teaching, right? The ancient ancestors of non-belief to belief and battle the creator, telling them saying that the reason why he debased you and put you on this earth is because he was scared that you was going to kill him and find his location and kill him and dethrone him, me and you. And they started believing in him. And it was passed on. They started writing. They started writing and speaking, started writing and speaking, which was forbidden. We told them don't do that. But why do Christians, Cal said, why do Christians talk bad about the Almighty? The Almighty created everything in existence is not a human being. He is not, he's unseen. He's not a human being. He is energy upon energy, energy upon energy, and nothing or no one never saw him. There's no beginning and there's no end. He don't have any children. He doesn't have a wife. He doesn't have a father, doesn't have a mother. He's not any of that. He doesn't have sex. He doesn't sleep. He doesn't eat. He doesn't do none of that. This is all false advertisement, all falsehood, lies upon lies to get viewers like you so you can log on to their channel while they sit there and talk garbage and deceive you. Remember, this entity, he got an army that you cannot see and that you can see. He has an army of human beings, right? That's crazy. And he got an army of entities that you cannot see with your eyes. They lurk in the shadows. Yes, we have human beings that's on this earth, our own species, that's going against us. You are us. Why are you going with this entity? He's not your species. He's not of you. Why are you trying to destroy us? We are the same. What's wrong with you? I don't care if you different colors. I don't care about none of that. He's not our species. And you listen to him and destroying the earth by transforming man into woman and woman into men, boys into girls, girls into boys, mixed breeding animals, mixed breeding fruits and vegetables, and all of this other stuff, cloning stuff. What are you doing? You trying to destroy the creation that he created with this entity because he's teaching you to backdoor. This is what you're doing. You're trying to dethrone the creator. And he created us in the highest form. You don't see what you're doing? The human beings that's doing this. You don't see that? You don't see that he's backdoor you? Every time that you go out shooting, killing somebody, robbing somebody, he backdoored you, put you in jail for 10 years, 15 years, giving you life. He backdoored you for fame, fortune, and riches. He's lying to you. He's a liar and he's a coward. It makes no sense. You sitting here trying to destroy your own species and replace your own species. He's under that much, you under that much spell that you can't see what he's doing. You blinded by fame, fortune, and riches, trying to kill us. We are the same species. We are the same. There's no difference. Just something to think about. That's just something to think about. I gotta go live again, right? Don't forget to hit the notification bell. You got to hit the notification bell because I think I'm going live 2 or 3 more times after this. All right. So remember, the ancient Egyptians built from the top to the bottom using telenesis. They held it there, cut everything, and held it there from the top to the bottom. The Creator already showed you that. Understand that? He showed you that. It is not written down because mankind is ignorant, because they trying to use the mysteries and blessings and laws to try to destroy the Creator. Do you understand that? Mankind and this entity, in this entity, they really want that power of telenesis so they can destroy people and kill people. Mankind and this entity. And now I just revealed to you and showed you that the Creator used unlimited telenesis to hold up the earth, to hold up to all the planets, the sun, moon, and stars. It is a strong telenesis. There's no beginning, there's no end to that telenesis. But to our telenesis, there's a beginning, there's an end to that. Do you understand that? And these ancient ancestors used it for disrespect to backdoor the creator and backdoor the other ancient ancestors that believe in the Alpha Omega, the creator and everything in existence, the Almighty. They told them don't do that. Do not write, do not speak, do not build pyramids on top of the earth. Hide what's inside the earth. That's who you are. You are the earth, and the earth is you. Do not display. And they went against that. And being that they went against that, that was the Rolling Stone. That was the Rolling Stone after that. After that's going to be calamity after calamity after calamity, civilization after civilization that's going to be destroyed with their own hands. He said what? He said that I did not wrong them, they wronged their own selves. That's actual true facts. Peace, y'all. Peace.